That was the wrong button. Oh, good morning, good night, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David, and today we'll talk about the story of Jiraya the Ganllet. Most of you know Jiraya the Ganllet from Naruto, but there's an actual Japanese tale. So let's get that started. Jiraya was a son of a powerful lord, and that means he will have a powerful name. Jiraya met young thunder, but then Jiraya learned that every good thing comes to an end. For him, the end was his father. Yeah, Jiraya's dad died. Jiraiya would also have died if one of his father's samurai didn't kill him. Well, good job, samurai. He stole a child. That's very nice. But then they ran away. Then the samurai raised him into adulthood. Jiraiya's one goal in life was to bring honor to his family name. But then his guardian died again. First his father died, then one of his samurai that was raising him died. Poor little Jiraiya. And Jiraiya became a wanderer, exploring the world without a home. I'm trying to say, like, he was homeless. Then he got lost and found himself leading a gang of thieves. On the way to probably rob someone, he got caught in a snowstorm. Luckily, he found a house with a nice lady who let him stay there until the storm was over. But Jiraiya wasn't nice. At night, he grabbed his sword and walked into her room. She was reading. Back to the door. Jiraiya raised his sword and struck. But the young lady turned opposite to an old man and broke Jiraiya's sword and threw it. He then revealed that he is a sage whose real body is a giant toad. The sage said he can kill Jiraiya with one hand. On the other hand, he had plans for Jiraiya since he was strong, and he taught Jiraiya toad magic. Jiraiya learned to make storms, rains, and floods, and to control frogs and toads. It even forced them to grow enormous sizes, large enough to ride. At the end of the training, the toad sage told him to help the poor, then hopped away in giant toad form. At the same time, there was a beautiful maiden by the name of Tsunade. She was nice to everyone, and she was an obedient daughter. While she was collecting sticks for some reason, I don't know why she was collecting sticks, but she was collecting sticks and ran into an old man who was a slug sage. Real body was a giant slug. He taught her slug magic and how to walk on water, since somehow I just learned today that slugs can walk on water. Since when can they do that? But with that, the sage told her to defend the poor and marry Jiraiya to join their power, and left as a slug. Tsunade did marry Jiraiya, but the marriage was interrupted by war. They were against a man whose father was a human and mother was a snake. I'm just gonna tell you a tip. Do not try to think too hard about that. But his name was Orochimaru. He had snake magic, and he was Jiraiya's greatest enemy. As you probably don't know, but snake magic beats toad magic. Toad magic beats slug magic, and slug magic beats snake magic. So like rock, paper, scissors, but magic. After one battle, Jiraiya and Tsunade retreated to a little cemetery. There was a princess who Orochimaru wanted to marry, but not too soon after, Orochimaru found them and when they were sleeping and spat venom onto them, even though that's not how venom works. But it stole the woman, and the antidote was only in India, thousands of steps away. But one of Jiraiya's followers, a boy who was only 18, learned Tengu magic and sprouted wings, got on a cloud and flew to India and came back in one day with the antidote and cured Jiraiya. And also she cured Tsunade. But afterwards, the Toad Slug duo killed Orochimaru and ended the war. They also saved the princess, but like, who cares? But we really care about Jiraiya became the ruler of the Izu province and lived happily ever after. And that's the story of Jiraiya the Ganllet. See you next time. Goodbye.